of Ghana Business School alumni organized Business Excellence Awards as a way to celebrate and honor those whose works represent the values that drawn the admiration and respect not just to the peers but of the public. Speaking at the event was the Chief Executive Officer for Ghana National Petroleum Company, Dr. Kofi Kodua Sapong, urged all entrepreneurs in alumina to lead by example and policymakers to avoid the selected board members based on family ties, but rather to exhibit the expected qualities in economic development in Ghana.
The public. The Business Excellence Award is a brainchild of the UGBS Alumni Association. It has been on the drawing board for nearly 3 years. Today, we witness the outcome of strong will, hard work, determination, and a desire to continue to lead and inspire as the hallmark of the foremost business school in our dear country. The UGBS, formerly known as the School of Administration, when I attended, that's about 75, when many of you were not born, educated us to be thought leaders, innovative industry players, adept managers, capable of striving for excellence. These are the same ethics that guide the Alumni Association and are giving birth to the Business Excellence Awards. The success of our economy will depend on your skills and how those skills translate into the management of resilient business organizations. Several issues are relevant in the building of buoyant businesses. I will, however, focus on 4 areas: corporate governance, workforce, technological changes and digitalization, and corporate social responsibility. I also offer thoughts on the UGBS alumni's pursuit of the Business Excellence Awards and the implications for business research. There is no doubt that good corporate governance engenders investor confidence that attracts equity and risk capital and ensures economic growth as micro enterprises deliver good results. Therefore, the composition of your boards should encompass people with integrity, requisite competencies, experience, commitment, and a good gender balance to enable the boards to discharge their roles effectively. I humbly advise entrepreneurs among you, leaders, and policymakers to avoid selecting board members based on family ties, friendship, ethnicity, or political and religious considerations, but rather on the above qualities I enumerated. The long-term prosperity of a business is linked to the capacity building of its workforce or talents. Skills such as empathy, discipline, critical thinking, teamwork, collaboration, communication, and digital literacy, among others, do not just change how the world sees us, they change how we see us.
For the Alumni Association is the first of the kind. I mean, the initiation of anything is always very difficult. I know they've traveled a long way to get here. But to remember and recognize their heroes is a wonderful thing. And I think that for me to be part of it and give the keynote address is an excitement. They've carefully thought through it. And you know, things done by academic institutions is quite rigorous. You don't see any biases. They go through the process and make sure the best emerges. So I think they've done well. They've got the right categories, and those award winners really deserve what they have. So moving forward next year will be the second one. So we can then compare next year with this one. We are in a digitized world, and therefore everything has become now e-commerce, whatever. So businesses must respond to that, and I think I covered that in my address. It's a recognition, but that doesn't end there. You have to continue and soar, go up, up, up. So it's to encourage you. We recognize to encourage you for you to give up your best. But there's one thing I said to the university. They must be able to conduct research so that we can learn from those good performers what they did right for others to be able to also learn from them.
President for University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Kweku Afosu Asare, said that this year's Business Excellence Awards is mainly a foundation for greater things to come in honoring the alumni excellence.
Are serving in so many different sectors of the economy, and we thought it's about time we appreciated them. We want to use this as a foundation, recognizing them at this particular stage, and building on this foundation to give the Excellence Awards next year. Look at the University of Ghana Business School. There are so many disciplines that are taught. So we have so many faculties, there's so many sectors. So look at human resource, finance, accounting, and name it. And we felt that the school has trained these people in different categories. And these people are also excelling in various areas. And therefore, it will not be appropriate for us to only concentrate on one sector, but to also diversify and look at how the alumni have contributed in all these diverse, in all these different sectors. So we decided to look, even we couldn't cover most of the sectors, but we felt that at least we should start with something. It wasn't that easy. We had so many people qualifying for these awards. Maybe say, for instance, say in one category you could have about 30, you could have about 20, you could have about 10, but we had to work extremely hard and say, okay, at least let's start from somewhere. So it was very competitive, as it were. This is the foundation. Next year we want to work extremely very hard to make sure that we'll be able to do the Excellence Award, and we'll start from today and identify the candidates, and have our parameters. We work with KPMG and other outstanding institutions. I must give credit to my team, the executive members and all the selection committee members. They have worked exceptionally hard, and I'm very grateful to them. Next year, please come along. It's going to be very great. And when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. We, the University of Ghana Business School, or the University of Ghana Business, trains students to be able to be very creative. This is a period where the students passing through the university must be very, very creative. I think, for instance, that those of us who had the opportunity to study at the University of Ghana, we have been well trained to be very, very creative and innovative. And I think that the future is bright. It's our responsibility. If you go everywhere, alumni of the business school, they contribute immensely towards the development of the university and the business school, if I may put it that way. So we think that over here we should do same, and we should encourage alumni to come together and contribute towards the development of the alma mater. In all these countries, government alone cannot do it. We have benefited. It is the right time for us to also give back to society.
You go abroad, in many places and many countries you go, you will meet our students who are working in those places. Now, over the years, the school has been great because these great alumni have supported us in a number of ways. And especially during COVID and after COVID, there has been a lot of support that we have received from our alumni and companies that are led by our alumni. And as a school that recognizes the importance of celebrating people when they do something, this event was muted by the Alumni Association, and as a school we supported it. Why? Because we want to celebrate people who are doing good things. And out of those celebrations, we are able to mobilize the rank and file of our alumni to create more opportunities for collaboration, to create more opportunity for impact, and to create more opportunity to open up avenues for our current students. So the essence of this evening is celebration. To be able to celebrate into the future, you must look back and see what it is that has been accomplished. And as a school, we are so excited about our accomplishments. And the greatest of them is the human resources that we have trained who have taken over this country and the world. And that's why we are proud to celebrate this evening, first and foremost, of our heritage and accomplishment, and secondly, our alumni who are doing many good things across the country. So we are celebrating because we think that our past gives us the confidence for the future, and that we celebrate.